Welcome back to Coach's Corner on OUGrizzlies.com. I'm joined by head basketball coach Greg Kampe. And Coach, getting a little bit of workout in before Coach's Corner today.
Well, yeah, I want to apologize for my looks because, well, I should probably apologize every time we do this for my looks. But, yeah, I just got done. I walked 4 miles, an hour and 10 minutes. And these new legs are working pretty good. I feel good about it. Rehydrating and getting ready for Buffalo.
There you go. And your team picked up a good postseason win on Wednesday night over Bowling Green. Talk about the way your team kind of shook off that rust early on and really shot the ball well.
Yeah, and, we really played good in February, and we were peaking at the right time. And, who knows what happens. I mean, who knows why things happen, but we have a double-digit lead with 2.5 minutes to go in a game, and we lost. And it was a game that could have ruined the spirit of the team and could have made everybody say we're done and not come back and play. And instead, our kids really, they looked at themselves and, we have this code that we live by, this creed, and part of the creed is if I get knocked down, I'll get up every time. And that's what happened to us. We got knocked down, and it was embarrassing. It was unbelievable. It was hurting. It hurt us. It was hurtful. But it's basketball, and things like that happen. And our kids did a tremendous job of coming back from it. And we played a really, really good basketball game Wednesday night against Bowling Green. And because of that, we get to advance on and play again.
And play again, indeed, with a very talented Buffalo team that can score inside and out. Talk about the challenge tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if we've played anybody like Buffalo this year. It's got their leading two scorers are their 5 and their 4. And obviously, that's one of our youth spots in there. So, we will move Valentine down to that 4, and so we have some veteran down there guarding one of the post players, but the freshman's going to be guarding the big, and the big is the MVP of the Mid-American Conference. Their starting center is the player of the year in the MAC. So that's going to be a matchup we're going to have to take a good look at. We're going to maybe have to fool around with it a little bit. We're going to have to give Corey some help, and hopefully Kyle's going to be able to play. He sprained an ankle in practice on Tuesday. Only played 2 minutes Wednesday night. He really couldn't go. So hopefully he did practice today. He was probably 85-90%. So hopefully he'll be able to play tomorrow. And but we've got to find a way to give those two kids some help. And we've put in a few different wrinkles to see if we can do that. And as the game goes on, we'll see which of those wrinkles work.
Dante Williams seemed to really hit his stride towards the end of the first half and played a solid second half for you. Talk about his, I know he really didn't get as much playing time as he would have liked down the stretch. He really kind of came through there.
Well, he had ample opportunity during the year. We started him 12 or 13 games, but, he's a freshman, and some freshmen take opportunities and run with them, and some freshmen have to become sophomores. And that's kind of where we were beginning to feel that, we had to get Dante through this season, get him into the off season, and get him better in some of the areas that he's got to get better in, physical strength and that. But the problem Dante had was confidence. I mean, he played very well in practice, especially when we put him on the scout team. He's very good. But in the games, he played, a little tentative and never really got through that freshman nervousness. And for some reason, Wednesday night, he played like the kid that played in Canada and the kid that we thought, that had got to start a bunch of games for us. And he really, really played well. And if he plays like that, he'll get a lot more minutes and he'll really help our team win because we don't have anybody like him that athletic at 6'6".
And Corey Petros looked like he was on a mission on the glass on Wednesday night. Nice to see him kind of get back to the beginning of the season where he just boxed his man out and got every rebound, it seemed like.
Yeah, he had 8 rebounds in the first half. He took an elbow to the eye today in practice. I just got a text that they put 5 stitches in him, so I'm hoping that's not going to affect him tomorrow. But maybe that elbow to the head helped knock some sense into him, and who knows? I mean, maybe it helped him. But yeah, he really played on the boards like we need him to play. And the way Buffalo rebounds, 4th in the country. If we don't rebound tomorrow, we're done. Our season will end. So we need Corey, and we need Kyle, we need Valentine, Bader, Reggie. We need them all to help us on the glass tomorrow.
It's going to be a total team effort, that's for sure, with Buffalo coming in. Best of luck to you, Coach.
All right. I hope this isn't the last show of the year.
I hope so, too.